Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am Richard Lewis Brown, your Local 1000 president. Today is February 8th, 2022. It's a beautiful day in the state of California. And it's a beautiful day for Local 1000. I'm not sure if everyone knows it. We sent out the email last week. Yesterday, the state legislature approved the COVID, the 40 hours, plus an additional 40 hours if you can show proof that you had COVID. So this is a great thing. People were asking after September 30th, 2021, could we get more hours for COVID relief? And so SEIU, let me give them their shout out, SEIU State Council, SEIU California, and all the different locals underneath the SEIU umbrella. We all came together and we were able to, quote, convince the legislature, state legislature, along with the governor, Gavin Newsom, that this is the right thing to do. So this is a great win, and we'll be sending out an email very shortly about this COVID relief. We sent one out last week. That was just the informal, but now it is formalized. It's approved by the state legislature. This is fantastic. So for those who've had COVID from January 1st up to now, you can apply for this relief. And if you already used some of your regular time, you should be able to get your regular time back, your regular leave time, and use this. It doesn't cover from October 1st through December 31st. Unfortunately, we couldn't get everything the way we wanted it, but this is better than nothing. So this is a victory. Now, I am sure that everyone got emails over the weekend and hopefully this morning. We're asking everyone represented by Local 1000 to email the state legislators, along with our governor, Gavin Newsom, regarding our essential worker premium pay. Let me say this for you again. We've sent out emails over the weekend and this morning. All you have to simply do is copy and paste and send the email with the information that states you deserve to be recognized for all of your invaluable service to the state of California. Pay us or pay you your essential worker premium pay right now. Right now. Not 6 months from now, not a year from now. Right now, because we know those billions upon billions is there. Now, someone said, I didn't get it. Please contact our union, 866-471-7348. And if you can't get hold of the union, then you can always, quote, email me at rlbrown@seiu1000.org, and I'll forward you that email. I will be glad to forward it to you. That's rlbrown@seiu1000.org, or you can email me on my personal email, richard.brown7437@yahoo.com. Now, here's the great thing about this. It's simple. It's easy. You can do it at your convenience from your own computer or cell phone. And it lets the state know that you're serious about being recognized for the invaluable service you have done throughout this pandemic that's still currently going on. It lets the state know that you're not just asking, but you're taking action. And this is a very simple action to take. Now, some people have watched me on my Facebook, RL Brown, or on my other Facebook page, Richard DeReal 7437. And you saw me tweet. I would put multiple legislators' Twitter addresses, and I would tweet at them as well. Because I'm not going to ask you to do something that I haven't done myself. And so when they always say, what kind of leader am I? I'm the type of leader that's going to show you through my actions. And then I'm going to ask you to follow me. And some people say, well, that's not a great organizing strategy. Well, if you can't do the simple things, then how can I really organize you to get you to do the complicated stuff? And I want people to understand something. All these great ideas about organizing, they're fantastic. They've been tried and tested. But I've always asked this question of Local 1000 and to other people as well. All of your organizing over the years, has it enforced our contract? Did it protect our money? Did it protect us from furloughs and PLPs? I would say it did not do anything. So under my leadership, we're doing things a little bit differently. We're going right at you. We're being direct and to the point. This is very important. So when people have been asking, what are you doing to get us the essential worker premium pay? Well, we've been trying for months to get a meeting with the governor. And I know he's been busy, but this is the election year, 2022. The primaries in June, the big election is in November for the governor and other offices in this state. I know he'll sit down and take time for Local 1000. We are the largest public sector union for state employees in the state of California. If he doesn't have time for Local 1000, then it kind of makes you wonder, what does he have time for? What does he have time for? So, with that being said, please email the state legislators, starting with Gavin Newsom. Just copy and paste it, put it into an email, put our verbiage in the emails, nice, short and sweet, pay us our essential worker premium pay, and fire it off. It's respectful, it's professional, and it's easy to do, and you can do it multiple times. You don't have to just do it just once. You can do it over and over and over again if you choose. If you choose to not email the state legislators, if you choose to not tweet at them, if you choose to just be silent and know your place, well, then I will respect that. But what I ask people on Facebook to do, and everyone in our union, is respect the actions we're taking. And you may not agree with how I lead, or you may not agree with this particular action, but we're taking positive action to get you the money that you are demanding that I get for you. And some people say, well, you got to build a relationship with the governor. I would simply say to you is, the governor needs to build a relationship with Local 1000. The governor needs to recognize the fact that you put your lives on the line. And this is why I'm outside today, because I want you to see something in the background. You see that playground in the background? You put your life on the line for your children, for your grandchildren, for your nieces, your nephews. That's what you've done. And you've kept the fourth largest economy on earth going uninterrupted, undeterred. We did not lose pace. You did this not just for yourselves, but for your children, your nieces, your nephews, for your family. And that's why I'm sitting outside today in this nice weather by the playground. Now, you say, where do we get the legislative emails? We sent out an email to everyone. If you didn't get the email, please call our union, 866-471-7348. If you want to email me and ask me for that email, I'll be glad to respond to you. rlbrown@seiu1000.org. Or you can contact me at my personal email, richard.brown7437@yahoo.com. All right, we're going to shut this video down. This is a live Facebook. I haven't done a live one outside in quite some time, and I'm going to do more outside. I want to thank everyone for staying strong, for believing in Local 1000. And even though we may have our internal bickering going on, don't ever lose faith in our union. Don't ever lose faith in yourself or this great country we call America. And I'll end it on this. This is Black History Month. And someone said, why are we not doing more things to talk about the great African Americans? I guess my number one thing is, Black History Month for me is every single day of the year that I walk. Every day that I breathe is Black History Month for me. I guess the second thing is, for some reason we somehow February, the shortest month of the 12 months, was, quote, used for Black History Month. I have a problem with that. I've always had a problem with that. And so my ancestors, when we came forced over to do work for free, and then you want to honor us by giving us the shortest month? I'm not trying to hear that. But nevertheless, that's why I always say things at the end of the video to see who watched all the way through the end to my videos. This is Black History Month, and we've had a lot of important Americans who happen to be of African descent. We have a lot of Black Americans who have not given up on themselves, who did not let drugs and alcohol and their environment destroy them. They beat the odds. They beat the odds, those great Black Americans, African Americans, Americans of African descent. And so we salute you here in African American History Month. And that's just the symbol of what we're going to create here at Local 1000. But in order to create a new culture for Local 1000, we're going to have some problems. We're going to have some fights, professional fights. That's what's going to happen. And so you can't just sit on the sidelines and say, well, we're going to let Richard get our essential worker premium pay for us. I need your support. I need your support for this. No one person can do it on his or her own behalf. We have to work together. And this is what I'm asking for, a measure of respect. You say that the essential worker premium pay is vitally important. You say that the telework agreement that we still have not achieved is vitally important. So just don't talk about it, be about it. Show us your actions. And I've already shown you my action. I emailed the entire legislature, more than once actually. And I tweeted all those state legislators. So when you go to these state legislators' pages, their political pages, and they say all these great things, notice how they don't talk about the fact that they didn't give up their money during this POP fiscal year 2021. They protected and prioritized their money. They didn't lose their money, but we lost ours. We gave ours up because this current governor said it was the right thing to do. But yet, when it was time for him to give up his money, it took him a few months. Someone had to prompt him to give up his money. But them state legislators, 99% of them did not give up their money. So my question is, you protected and prioritized your money. So isn't it time that you give some respect to all state employees, not just Local 1000, but all the state employees? Isn't it time that you acknowledge that we should have never given up our money? It's time for us to be made whole for those 2 days of lost pay? Isn't it time? Well, I think it's way past time, and so do you. All right, we'll shut this video down. Today is February 8th, and I am so glad, February 8th, 2022, I'm so glad you took time this afternoon to spend a few minutes with me. Thank you, and make it a great day, as I always say, in the #1 state in the nation, California. I love you. Bye-bye.